If you like fast cars and Mustangs, then join us as we drive the 2020 Ford Shelby GT 500 on both the Charlotte Motorspeedway and the ZMax Drag Strips at the GT 500 North American Track Tour.
When you put enthusiasts with tools and time, fun things can happen.
Here at Charlotte Motorspeedway, and we're here doing GT 500s today.
Well, I want to welcome you guys all here and tell you how happy we are. We truly enjoy this. We've been doing the track tour since 2015 with the Shelby GT 350. So what we do here is we take the Shelby GT 500 and we have you with the Ford Performance Racing School instructors. And today we actually happen to be at the track where the Ford Performance Racing School calls its home. We take you through with the professional instructors. So for what we wanted to do today was give you a little taste of that. And we will be taking you through the drag strip. We will be taking you through the road course. How did this start? In 1901, Henry Ford had run two automotive businesses into the ground. He put his life, basically business life on the line. He tried and he failed. But he still wanted to put America and the world on wheels. He built a race car called Sweepstakes. And he challenged Alexander Winton, who was the reigning champion, to a 10-lap grudge match race at Reeves Point Farms to demonstrate what he could do. He won that race. It was a 10-lap race. His car wasn't faster, but it was more technologically advanced. He had protection around his firing mechanism since it was a dirt track that made it more consistent firing. So he passed him on 7 of the 10 laps. Like any good racer, he sold the car that day that he won. He sold the trophy, which we're still looking for. It's a Tiffany-based trophy, and we're still looking for it. We can't find it. We found the car. Long story on that. And then he grabbed investors out of the stands. 18 months later, he started Ford Motor Company. So we literally started and celebrated 100 years of Ford's involvement in performance 18 months before we celebrated 100 years of Ford Motor Company. So when we say it's in our DNA, we're not kidding. And it carries forward in the Ford family even today. So like Jim Farley, who's the COO, he actually races on weekends. He races in the historic series, Trans Am type cars. He's got a Cobra that he races. Bill Ford, Elena Ford, Edsel Ford, Henry, Nick, Bill's twin daughters, they all have Mustangs. They all truly love this stuff. Understand that the men and women of Ford Performance and Ford Motor Company are just as passionate about that today as they were 100 years ago. And will continue to do those performance vehicles regardless of powertrain source. Right? We'll talk about whether it's electric or it's gas. I mean, Carroll had a natural gas Cobra. Don't we have videos of them in the natural gas? Hydrogen Cobra. Driving around in the lot in front. So anyways, my point is we'll still be there. And then the innovation and technology that is derived is on the street in the cars and trucks that you drive today.
window up, and then you can come out of the car, okay?
April 17th, New York World's Fair, unveiling a new segment called the Pony Car, which was the Mustang. The Fairlane Committee wanted to develop a vehicle that the people returning from World War II and people who had more disposable income could enjoy Route 66 in a car that was more than getting you from point A to point B. We thought we'd sell 300,000 and we sold more than 1.1 million in the first 18 months. That car kind of changed the dynamic, and quickly thereafter, Javelin, Camaro, Challenger all came into the fray. The longest continuous running nameplate in the United States, thank you Corvette for forgetting a model year, 1983, they forgot. They rolled right through. So the longest continuous running nameplate has its heritage from here. What we say is, this isn't your grandpa's GT500. Now, I'm the grandpa age, right? I could own one of these as well. That was a straight line shot. The Shelby GT500 is the fastest production Mustang we have ever done in a straight line and on a road course. So it has evolved from what Gary went through in '67. This car is beautiful, by the way. It's just absolutely a wonderful car. But that one is more than a one-trick pony, as you felt over there on the road course, and you'll feel over there on the drag strip. One of the things I wanted to get to, though, is in the '60s, Carroll and his merry band of hot rodders, working with the Fairlane Committee and Lee Iacocca and the Ford team, that spirit, just like the Ford family carries forward, that spirit still carries forward today with our relationship with Shelby. And so the innovation and technology that is derived is on the street in the cars and trucks that you drive today. This is a 330 horsepower, 350 foot-pound of torque, 4-cylinder that is incredible on autocross, time attack, and short tracks. This car is available, the performance package, the high performance package. Now, I don't call it hypo, although it does look a little bit like the old 60s hypo badge, because a hypo has 8 cylinders. But the high performance package Mustang allows those people to get into a performance vehicle at a relative performance value. Like on a short track, I'll grab this car. This thing is so much more nimble. What is it, 150, 200 pounds lighter than the Mustang GT in the front end where it needs to be lighter? And then the Corsa 4 tires that are on the handling package has the Magna Ride on it, really allows that performance to go through. So you can get it from, you know, our Base EcoBoost has 300 horsepower, 310 horsepower. You know, and this one, our big block, had 355. That was more of a marketing number. Back in the day, Carroll would say horsepower was a marketing number. Today it's an SAE engineered number that we actually have to certify. Back then it was, okay, if you want it insured, it's only 295 horsepower. If you wanted to market it and sell it, maybe it was 355.
Oh, we don't. At the time, maybe we did. Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it.
The GT350 is going out of production in the 20 model year. What we wanted to do is pay homage to the 65 SCCA Production B winning championship car. That car was done in Wimbledon white with optional Guardsman blue stripes. So in 2021, what we wanted to do is pay homage to it. We're ending the GT350 in the 20 model year, and this vehicle will be the pinnacle 5-liter performance Mustang we've ever done. It will be the fastest 5-liter on a road course in a 5-liter standpoint with the handling package that we've ever done in Mustang's history. So this is our newest pony to the stable. This is the Mach 1. It's a 2021 model year. It will be in dealerships sometime in the first quarter of 2021. But back in '67, when the Mach 1 first came out, it was about personalizing performance. You could choose from 5 different engines, including an optional, very low take rate, shaker hood on the big block engine. But you could also change the aero from the rear wing and the appearance of the stripes. So it was about personalizing it. It was a fast car. We took it with Mickey Thompson out to the city class and set more than 290 records, speed records. It won the SCCA touring car, like point-to-point race in '67 as well. Now, it's about personalization. So you can order it with cloth or leather, the appearance package, the elite package, the handling package, automatic or manual. So the customer gets a chance to choose how they want it to play or develop to their street the 480 horsepower that is in that motor. And it will continue to be the pinnacle of 5-liter performance. So all the things that we learned in the GT500 and the GT350 and the Bullet are now in the 21 Mach 1. Every Shelby GT350 owner, GT500 owner, Raptor, Edge ST, Explorer ST, Focus ST, Focus RS, Fiesta ST, Boss 302 back in the day. With the purchase of the vehicle, you get an opportunity to come here free of charge. You pay for your flight down and your hotel, and we take you through with the professional instructors. So for what we wanted to do today was give you a little taste of that. Pretty decent car. Pretty decent event. First off, I want to say thank you on behalf of not only all the men and women of Ford Performance, but the Ford family and the leadership of the company. Thank you for being here and taking the time to understand the innovation and technology that we put into these vehicles. We like to say that when we're here, we're trying to change hearts and minds one lap at a time, and we can't do it without not only the team that put this on, but specifically our Ford Performance Racing School instructors. The last group I want to thank is the Charlotte Motorspeedway folks. If you see this facility, it is an absolute world-class facility, and them and their team really do a good job to help us, make us both safe and provide us the playground to do this in. So on behalf of all the team here, I want to say thank you. We appreciate you being here, and go out and find a Shelby to drive sometime soon. Thanks, folks.